Your Instagram feed in 2025, it's just, well, a constant stream of content, isn't
It
it?
really is. Relentless.
So how do you actually make someone stop scrolling?
Mm.
Make them pay attention?
That's the million-dollar question.
Well, today, we're going deep. We're looking into Instagram carousel posts, the art, the science behind them.
Yeah, we've sorted through a lot of the latest thinking, haven't we? Trying to find what really works.
Exactly. What cuts through that noise and actually drives engagement. And, speaking of getting seen, if you're looking to give your social profiles a bit of a boost, rapidboost.net is a place you might want to check out.
Mm-hmm.
But our mission today is pretty clear. We want to arm you with practical, actionable knowledge, how to make carousels that grab attention and actually grow your reach.
And what's really striking right now on Instagram is, well, how dominant carousels have become. It's a real power shift.
Yeah, it's not just about one pretty picture anymore, is it?
Not at all. Carousels, with up to 10 slides, they totally change how people interact with your post. Just think about how long someone might spend looking at one.
That dwell time, right?
Exactly. That extended viewing time, it's huge.
And it's not just passive looking either. That extra time, it sends really strong signals to the Instagram algorithm.
Precisely. When users spend more time swiping, engaging, it tells Instagram your stuff is good, valuable.
Well, showing to more people. So it creates this kind of positive cycle, boosting your organic reach.
That's it. And beyond just the algorithm, carousels are just better for explaining things, complex ideas.
Instead of cramming it all into one image caption.
Right. You can break it down step by step across multiple slides. It makes complicated information way more digestible. People actually understand it better.
And the numbers back this up, don't they?
Yeah.
There was that 2023 study, Social Insider, I think.
Yeah, that one. It showed carousels getting an average engagement rate of, 2.18%?
Which is definitely higher than you usually see for single images. Plus, people tend to save carousels more often. Why are saves so important?
Oh, saves are golden. When someone hits save, they're basically bookmarking it. They're saying, this is good, I want to come back to this.
Another strong signal to Instagram about quality.
Absolutely. Boosts visibility again. And looking ahead, into 2025, the trend seems to be mixing media more within carousels.
So images and video clips together.
Yeah, exactly. Making them even more dynamic, more engaging.
Okay, so the power of carousels is pretty clear.
Huh.
But what kind of content actually works best in this format? What gets that maximum engagement? Our analysis pointed to, 5 main ideas?
Yeah, 5 key types. Should we start with storytelling?
Let's do it. What makes storytelling carousels so effective?
Well, I think it's fundamentally about connection, emotional connection. When you unfold a story, a narrative, across several slides.
Visually linked slides.
Right, you're kind of drawing people in. It's like a mini story they experience visually. It can be really captivating, really memorable.
Yeah, I could see that. Maybe a brand showing its journey, a local bakery showing the recipe, slide by slide, from ingredients to the final cake.
Totally. Or like a designer showing a before and after transformation, telling the story of the project, the challenges, the results.
Even just a day in the life could work, couldn't it?
Yeah.
Giving that authentic peek behind the scenes.
Yeah.
What's key for making these narratives work visually?
Cohesion is paramount. You need a consistent look and feel. Same fonts, brand colors, maybe similar filters. It just looks more professional, flows better.
Numbering the slides helps too, right? To guide people through.
Definitely helps with progression. And like we said about saves, these stories often get saved because people want to revisit the whole narrative arc.
Makes sense. Okay, next up, value-driven carousels. This feels like it's about becoming a go-to resource.
Exactly. People are on Instagram looking for answers, for quick tips, for solutions, not just entertainment anymore.
So how do carousels deliver that value?
Well, they're perfect for step-by-step tutorials. Think of fitness coach showing an exercise move by move.
Or a makeup artist showing a technique, one step per slide. Or even like a marketing coach, breaking down a strategy into simple steps.
Yeah, all those work great. Bite-sized, actionable information.
What about other formats, like myth versus fact? That could work well.
Oh, absolutely. Myth on one slide, fact on the next. Educates people, positions you as the expert. It's smart.
And checklists or cheat sheets. People love those. Like a designer giving a 5-step guide to picking brand colors.
Yeah.
Super savable.
Totally savable. And we've seen real results with this. Like Tori Dunlap, the finance expert, she apparently tripled her save rates, turning advice into Money Tip Mondays carousels.
Wow, tripled.
Yeah. And there's a plant-based chef at Emily Active. She gets over 40% higher saves by making her recipes into these detailed 7 or 8-step carousels.
So the key is actionable, bite-sized info they can use right away.
That's pretty much it. Solve a problem, teach something useful.
Okay, third idea. Interactive carousels, getting the audience involved. How does that boost things?
Well, this is about moving people from just looking to actually doing something with the post. Participation.
So like asking a question on the first slide, swipe for answers.
Yeah, or quizzes. What's your whatever style? Spread across the slides. People love quizzes.
They really do.
Yeah.
Or this or that, that's always popular. Show two options, swipe to vote, or see what others picked.
Perfect for carousels. And challenges too, like you mentioned, a monthly goal tracker slide they screenshot and fill out using a hashtag.
Yeah, that builds community, gets user-generated content going. It's clever.
Bleacher Report does this stuff really well, with sports trivia or rank your top 5 players, carousels.
Ah, yeah, it gets the comment section buzzing.
Exactly. Sparks debate, gets shared, taps into that desire to share opinions.
All right, number 4, portfolio and case study carousels. These sound essential for freelancers, service providers.
Oh, absolutely crucial. This is where you show your proof. Tangible results.
Before and afters are the classic example, right? Fitness design, hairstyling.
Incredibly powerful. That visual contrast across slides really grabs attention.
But it's not just before and afters. You can just showcase different clients or projects you've done, kind of like a mini portfolio in one post.
Definitely. Or walk people through a case study. Like, here was the client's problem, here's the process we used, and boom, here are the results.
Builds so much trust.
It really does. There's this web designer, Sahil. The story is he doubled his inquiry DMs using website glow-up carousels.
Doubled. Wow.
Yeah, by showing the visuals, but also adding data, client quotes,
Right.
making it really compelling.
Okay, and the fifth key idea, trend and news carousels. Positioning yourself as an insider.
Right. In this, super fast-paced world, being the one who delivers timely updates or spots trends first, that's valuable.
So like a what's new this month carousel. Platform updates, algorithm changes in your niche,
Perfect example. Summarize it, make it easy to digest, bullet points work well.
or maybe a year in review type thing. Key stats, predictions for next year.
Yeah, those get a lot of attention. And turning data into visuals charts, infographics within the carousel makes complex info much easier to grasp.
Like showing follower growth benchmarks or something.
Exactly. And look at Later Media, the social media platform. They apparently grew their audience 39% year over year, partly because of their timely news carousels.
That's huge growth.
It is. But the key thing here, the real value add, is not just reporting the news. It's adding your analysis, your take. What does it mean? What should people do about it?
Ah, right. The recommendations. That's what
Yeah.
makes it shareable.
Precisely.
Okay. And we can't forget community-driven ones either, right? Celebrating the audience.
Oh, definitely. Spotlighting client stories, sharing fan art or user-generated content.
Like those best of roundups using stuff people submitted.
Exactly. Or doing a Q&A recap carousel builds loyalty like crazy. Who Gives a Crap, the eco brand, apparently doubled story shares with a carousel featuring creative ways customers use their toilet rolls.
Ah, that's brilliant. Okay, so we've got these great ideas. How do we actually put them into practice? How do we use them for growth?
Right, the practical steps. Well, first, you need a strategy. You can't just do everything.
So figure out which types fit your brand, your audience.
Yeah. Are tutorials right for you? Behind the scenes? Case studies? Community features? Look at your Instagram insights, see what your audience already likes.
Good point. Use the data. Then what? Plan the visuals.
Exactly. Plan the visuals and the narrative. Use Canva, Adobe Express, whatever tool works, but focus on clear headlines. Keep text concise.
Easy to read. Consistent colors. Branding.
All that. And high-quality visuals. And crucially, that first slide has to be a hook. Make it irresistible. Tell them why they should swipe.
And structure the slides logically, right? Make it flow.
Absolutely. A swipe-worthy storyline. Think about the sequence. And maybe add little prompts inside, like swipe for step 3, keep them moving.
And don't forget interaction. Add polls or questions in the slides sometimes.
Yeah, weave it in where it makes sense. And use all the basics. Hashtags, geotags, tag other accounts. Expand that reach.
And remind people in the caption to save it or share it.
Definitely encourage saves and shares if the content is valuable. Why wouldn't you?
Okay, and the final step.
Analyze. You have to track performance. Look at your saves, shares, comments. Where do people drop off in the carousel?
Use Instagram analytics for that.
For sure. That data tells you what's working, what's not, so you can refine, iterate, make the next ones even better.
And the pro tip was batching, right? create a few at once.
Yeah, saves a ton of time. Batch create them so you always have good content ready to go.
Okay, so wrapping this up,
Mhm.
it seems pretty clear that for 2025, strategic carousels are, well, essential for Instagram growth.
Absolutely essential. If they're built on value, storytelling, interaction, community, they work.
But it's not just throwing slides together.
No, not at all. It takes real planning, thoughtful design, and really understanding your audience, what they care about, what makes them tick.
So here's something to think about as we finish. How could consistently using even one of these carousel strategies really shift your engagement, your growth this year?
Yeah, think about which one fits best for you and your audience. Tutorials, case studies, community stuff.
Pick one, analyze what resonates, and just start experimenting.
You might be really surprised by the results.